Hey everyone, let's talk about amphetamines. These are powerful stimulants that can push you through brutal work shifts, help you survive boring study sessions, or keep the energy going all night on the dance floor. They boost motivation and make your mind feel razor sharp. Historically, we've given amphetamines to soldiers to keep them alert and fighting longer. We've even prescribed them to children to help with focus. Today, millions of people around the world are using them, pushing their brains far beyond what evolution ever planned. Over the last 15 years, amphetamines have become one of the fastest growing drug markets on the planet, second only to cannabis. Like many drugs, they can be used to escape reality, but what truly sets amphetamines apart is their promise, helping us keep up with the relentless demands of modern life. So why are they so appealing? And what actually happens inside your body when you take them?
Almost everything we do, working, studying, creating, exercising, partying, or handling intense situations depends on focus and motivation, and amphetamines are exceptionally good at amplifying both. There are three main types: regular amphetamine, methamphetamine, which is far more potent and highly addictive, and MDMA, also known as ecstasy, which has its own unique effects. Today, we're focusing on standard amphetamine, commonly sold on the street as speed, or prescribed as medications like Adderall or Vyvanse. Their core effect is simple but powerful. They flood your brain with dopamine and norepinephrine.
Dopamine is the chemical of motivation and excitement, that surge you feel right before conquering a big challenge. Norepinephrine keeps you awake, alert, focused, and mentally sharp. Together, they transform your experience. Your awareness increases, distractions fade away, boring tasks suddenly feel engaging, and entering a flow state becomes much easier. Physically, your body speeds up too. Your heart beats faster, breathing quickens, appetite disappears, and fatigue fades. Unlike cocaine, which spikes intensely and crashes quickly, amphetamines provide a sustained boost that can last anywhere from 4 to 14 hours. Years ago, amphetamines were prescribed for almost everything: weight loss, depression, even nasal congestion. Today, they're primarily used to treat ADHD, a condition that makes it difficult to focus on tasks that don't feel rewarding or to control impulses. For people with ADHD, amphetamines can restore balance, turning a scattered, easily distracted mind into one that feels calm, steady, and focused. ADHD diagnoses, especially in the US, have risen dramatically, and prescriptions have increased right along with them. But beyond medical use, many people now see amphetamines as performance tools. They're common in high-pressure environments like tech, finance, healthcare, trucking, and restaurant kitchens, anywhere long hours and intense concentration are required. When coffee or energy drinks stop working and constant scrolling has shattered our attention spans, that extra boost can feel like a miracle. Some people believe they have undiagnosed ADHD. Others simply want an edge. Imagine cramming for finals. Someone hands you a pill, the brain fog lifts, and suddenly 8 hours vanish in pure, focused productivity. It's tempting, very tempting. But nothing this powerful comes without consequences. Sometimes the enhanced focus goes in the wrong direction. Instead of finishing your assignment, you hyperfixate on something enjoyable, and the day is gone. More often, the norepinephrine surge pushes your body into fight or flight mode. You feel tense, jittery, and on edge. Your heart races, breathing shortens. For people already dealing with stress or anxiety, this can spiral into intense worry or even full-blown panic attacks. Motivation can overshoot too. Patience disappears. Everything feels slow and irritating. You become wired, restless, and difficult to be around. Amphetamines also dull your body's warning signals. You forget to eat, drink, or sleep. Hours pass, then suddenly you're dehydrated, exhausted, shaky, and still unable to rest because your thoughts won't slow down.
If you take too much, the positive effects can flip entirely, leaving you anxious, overthinking, or unable to focus at all. Then comes the crash. Energy collapses, mood drops, anxiety creeps back in as your brain struggles to rebalance. With repeated use, tolerance builds quickly. You need higher doses for the same effect, and the risks rise alongside them. Eventually, normal work or studying can feel impossible without chemical help. In more severe cases, overwhelming the brain like this can trigger psychosis, hallucinations, paranoia, and difficulty separating reality from imagination. While these effects often fade when the drug wears off, sometimes they linger or even develop into long-term mental health issues in vulnerable individuals. The heart takes damage too. Constantly elevated heart rate and blood pressure strain blood vessels over time, increasing the risk of irregular heart rhythms, heart attacks, and strokes, even in young people. Short-term, low-dose use under medical supervision for genuine ADHD appears relatively low risk, but heavy, unsupervised, or long-term use without a medical need is where the real danger begins.
In the end, amphetamines reflect how deeply our society values speed, focus, and productivity. For some people, they're a legitimate medical tool. For others, they're a serious health risk. Without proper guidance, they can leave you anxious, edgy, and burned out. They're excellent at forcing performance right now, but they don't build better habits, balance, or long-term personal growth. So make informed choices. Talk to a professional if you're considering them. And remember, there are healthier, sustainable ways to sharpen your mind and improve focus over time.